Hello LEGO fans, Jar of Bricks here with another city update. So as you can see, I've started and completed a new building for Chinatown. Originally this was where the Ninjago City Gardens was, but as you know, I don't like to have any original LEGO buildings in my city. They all have to be MOC, so it had to go, and this is what I came up with. I decided to not go down the Ninjago route and more go down the traditional building, one that makes sense. I have used the ice cream parlour from the city gardens here to make this little ice cream stand using two variations of blue, dark and sky. You've got the black roof, which I think is fantastic, with the meat cleavers overlapping. You can't really see it in this because of the black colour. In the middle I used the dojo from this year's city set to go upstairs, and then the noodle shop on the ground floor. I used a lot of the stickers above the gold feature, which I wanted to put in to make it look like it had a Chinese feel, and all the advertisements from the city gardens along the top. Most Chinatown have these vertical signs up the wall, so I wanted to implement that in my city as well. Those aren't real words, I just made them up to look Asian-ish, and I put a few more adverts there in the middle of the building as well. Of course, we need air conditioning in all the apartments. This is actually the only apartment that I've got detailed on the inside, which I haven't made it modular in the sense of taking the roof off to have a look, but that dojo is all decked out on the inside as well. And I wanted to use these gold windows, which I feel had a bit of an oriental style to it, and then I've just put a very simple roof. The master and his apprentices, his students, are on the roof practicing with a little bit of a combat stand doll type thing that they practice with in their kung fu. Now, just to go around the back, as you can see, the colours go round, the purple all the way around, and the blue on the ground floor as well. Just put a few bins and things down under the stairs to make it look a little bit busy, but the modified brick, the red and the light bluish grey, go all the way round. The stairs are functional where they go round up to the two respective doors. And I've just got a little bit of a balcony there as well, which a little bit of a hangover, which I thought looked quite nice and give it a little bit extra space. So all in all, very pleased with the overall look. But let's see what it looks like in the city. So really pleased with how the size of the building and it being taller than the surrounding buildings. I think it adds more character when you have tall next to large, next to tall, and that's what I was going for here. From the police station on the right hand side to smaller buildings in the middle, then going to that new build, and so on. I think it gives a little bit of a character to the city, and in particular to Chinatown itself. It is a bit of a stretch to get over all the buildings here to look at it in any particular detail, so if it does start to shake, it's because I'm at full stretch to try and show you the details. The camera does seem to focus on the thing that I'm not trying to show you, but I'm trying to show you the gap between buildings there, and I wanted to put something there as it's a little bit of a health and safety hazard, really, isn't it? Small children jumping in the water, so let me just show you from the other side. So as you can see, the big gap between the buildings here. Love how busy the whole Chinatown is though, and I think the buildings next to this fit really well. Just a continuation of the shops down at the bottom. I'll just get round and show you this part. But this is the bit that I want to work on next, is blocking up this area between buildings. So I'm just trying to zoom in on this little market stall and fence behind it, just to fill it in. I think it looks really nice in the way it finishes off this little corner between buildings. So coming over the other side, hopefully I'll be able to show you here. It's actually the hardest point for me to show you anything, just at full stretch wherever I stand. But as you can see, it just finishes off the area nicely. When I was doing my research on Chinatown, looking at various cities from all over the world, one thing that they all have is they're all covered in adverts. They're really busy areas and they're all colourful and bright. So that's one thing I wanted with this Chinatown. Incidentally, I put the tree from the Ninjago City Gardens over here as well, just to give it that little bit of colour. So really pleased with how my Chinatown is looking. Please comment and let us know what you think of it. Any ways you feel that I can improve it. But I think I'll wrap things up for this week, so thank you for watching. Please give us a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you haven't already. Goodbye.